In this video, we're going to talk about our meal options. Often these meals will come with a side, such as chips or perhaps noodles or even rice. There are several different options available. Also, how do we actually set up a set meal? Sometimes set meals have choices, and we need to clearly show the contents of the set meal when printing. So how exactly do we do that? Let's take an example. Let's take an example. Say we go and look at the curry section. Special curry. Okay, for that curry, we can choose optional items. These are the choices. You can choose chips, boiled rice, fried rice, or noodles. All right, as for the price, fried noodles might be more expensive. Fried noodles are a bit more. For example, this one is free. This boiled rice adds £1. This fried rice adds £2. And fried noodles add £3. All right, mixed curry is an extra £2. All right, if it's very hot, it's an extra 50p. All right, so this append means that the word chips here, the word chips will be attached to the end of this meal. So if append is checked here, it'll be on the same line. If it's not checked here, it means it'll be on the next line. All right, this is the color we're referring to here. It's the color of that option button. If the button is not checked, it appears as a light yellow shade. If it is checked, then the color you see will be pink. All right, so the third layer is, after choosing these, you can choose the type of curry and then choose the spiciness level. So these are the options. All right. So this process actually requires you to choose 3 different things. After you have finished choosing those 3 items, it will automatically exit for you. You do not need to manually press the OK button. It will exit automatically. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to save it. Okay, let's try ordering now. Maybe we can go ahead and order a curry, I think. Order a special curry, right? You can choose now. They're different colors, see? If not checked, it's yellow. If checked, it's pink. All right, so you see there are 3 layers to choose from. So the first layer asks you, to choose boiled rice, then green curry, and for spiciness, let's say medium hot. Once you press medium hot, it will automatically exit. But if you say you only want to choose 2 and not the spiciness, like boiled rice with mixed curry, then you press this OK to exit manually. All right, so these are the options for things like duck curry, not just duck curry, but say I want this shrimp curry, or chicken curry is available too. For instance, if I want this mushroom curry, I also need to have these kinds of options. So how do we set that up? Curry. All right, so for these options, I'm going to take these specific options and copy them over. Curry to the mixed vegetable curry and the mushroom curry. Copy them in. That way you don't have to go into mushroom curry and add them one by one. Curry, mushroom curry, chips. Red curry, very hot. Now, as you can see, there's no extra charge for choosing chips. Red curry doesn't cost extra either, but for very hot, it's an extra 50p. All right, let's look again. Special curry, I'll have chow mein, I want a mixed curry, and I want it very hot. In this case, each item will have an additional charge. Chips are free. Boiled rice is an extra £1. If you want chow mein, it's an extra £3. Regular curry is free. If you want mixed curry, it's an extra £2. If you want it extra hot, it's an extra 50p. Just like that. So that's the setup for the options. All right, set meals. Let's take a look at the set meals now. For set meals, look, when you click on it, it asks if you want an appetizer or a soup. I'll choose soup. Then the other items will be added automatically. The contents of the meal will be added automatically. So how is this done? Let's pull up a set meal. All right, let's look at this set meal for 1A. The options are set right here. English, Chinese, and on the same line. on the same line. Okay, the color is yellow. If you check it, it turns pink. If you say choosing an appetizer costs an extra £1, then you add £1. Soup doesn't cost extra, okay? Then the set meal contents are written here, English, Chinese, all right? Now, if you want it to be printed in the kitchen, you have to check this box, check this space, then the kitchen ticket will be printed. If you don't check it, it won't print. So for this set meal, when you click it, there are two options, soup or appetizer. Appetizer is an extra £1. This is on the same line. If you don't check it, it goes to the next line. All right, so for this one, it requires you to, so you just pick one, and after you click one, it will automatically exit. So this is the meal content. All right, next, let's look at this custom set meal. For the custom set meal, you can choose boiled rice or fried rice. Fried rice is £1 extra. All right. The meal content only includes prawn crackers. The rest you select for yourself. All right, so how does it work? Set meals, look, let's cancel this. Set meals, pick your own meal. See, it asks you if you want boiled rice or fried rice, and fried rice adds £1. Look, we defined this earlier. And these prawn crackers, they'll be added automatically. And for the others, the counter staff asks the customer what meal they want, then picks two dishes. If they want chicken, click this first. Let's get Kung Po chicken. So there's no extra charge. The price is £20 plus £1, so that's £21. Then order another curry, beef curry. So this one is free of charge. So this is the pick your own meal. Once you click it, you can choose boiled rice or fried rice. Fried rice adds £1. Prawn crackers are included by default. Okay, and these two dishes, Kung Po beef and this beef curry, Kung Po chicken and beef curry, are selectable. You click this button to select. See for yourself right here.